Teacher Sheby here. So today we are going to look at something interesting. What we are going to look at today makes us do a lot of things. Can anyone make a guess what you're going to learn about? Okay. I'm sure some of you are already guessing. Oh, we're going to talk about water. We'll talk about numbers. No. We are going to talk about senses. We are going to talk about senses. How many senses do we have? Who can tell me? Okay. We have 5 senses. We have 5 senses. And I'm sure most of you have remembered that last time we talked about senses. Yes, you're right. You talked about senses. And you talked about 2 senses. Who can remember the senses you talked about? Okay, let me make a drawing. Maybe some of you will be able to remember this sense that I'm going to draw on the board. We looked at this sense last time with teacher. Okay, this sense, we looked at it last time with teacher. Okay, who can tell teacher what sense is on the board? This is the sense of seeing. The sense of seeing. Imagine not having this sense. Wouldn't see anything. That's the sense of seeing. I can see the door, I can see the board, and I can see what I've drawn because of this sense. So now, remember I said we have 5 senses. 5 senses. So today we're not going to look at this sense of seeing again. We'll look at another type of sense. Okay, so as we get going, I'm going to introduce the lesson for today. Today we are looking at 3 types of senses. And these 3 types of senses makes us do 3 different things. 3 different things. So I'm going to write something on the board as it is time for science. So we are looking at senses. We are looking at senses. Okay. So teacher is going to talk a bit about all the 5 senses. The first sense, as we already talked about, is the sense of seeing. The sense of seeing. Can you say after teacher? Sense of seeing. Sense of seeing. And I'm sure as you can see teacher's finger, it's pointing on their eyes. It's pointing on their eyes. We use our eyes for the sense of seeing. For the sense of seeing. Again, we have this. Can anyone say this? Let me put my mask. Can anyone say this? These are ears. These are ears. And what do we use the ears for? You're right. We use the ears for hearing. Can you say hearing? Sense of hearing. Sense of hearing. Good. Sense of hearing. Apart from that, we have this. We have this. This is a sense of tasting. So tasting. We use our tongue to taste foods. I'm sure most of you hate to have a breakfast. For you to be able to know that that breakfast that mommy has prepared is yummy, you're going to use your tongue to taste. Okay. So here, as I explained further on the senses, I'm going to put up these charts. I'm going to put up this chart so that we can together look at the senses. So that together we can look at the senses. Okay. And as I'll be pointing at the senses, I'm sure you also be pointing at the senses using your face. Because when you look at the senses that are here, they are found on our face. Okay. So today, as I said, we are looking at the sense of feeling. The sense of feeling. the sense of feeling. For us to be able to feel something, we don't need these other senses. We don't need these other senses, but we need this sense of feeling to know what you're touching. So teacher is going to do something. See how teacher is going to do it. So teacher is going to cover a sense of seeing. A sense of seeing. And here you can see the teacher has covered a sense of seeing. Okay, so teacher is going to reach for something. Uh-oh. Wow, teacher is touching something. What is teacher doing? I'm rubbing this in my hands using the sense of feeling. And with the help of this sense of feeling, I can feel that I'm touching something hard. I'm touching something hard. Sense of feeling. Thanks to the sense of feeling, I'm able to tell that this thing that I'm holding is hard. It is hard. Let me look for something else again. We use our sense of feeling. Sense of feeling. Wow. At least what I'm holding now is a bit soft. It's soft compared to what I was holding earlier. Because what I was holding was hard. But now what I'm able to feel now is soft. I'm using the sense of feeling. The sense of feeling. Okay. I'm also trying out something just as teacher has done. Okay. So the sense of feeling, we use our hands. We use our hands. We need our fingers to feel what we are holding. To feel what we are holding. Apart from that, there is also another sense. There is also another sense. And the next sense is this sense. Oh, this sense. Can you see it clearly? I'm sure most of you are already guessing. No, teacher, this is a sense of smelling. This is a sense of smelling. A sense of smelling. A sense of smelling. Can you all touch your nose? Just up on top. This is a nose. This is a nose. And we use our nose to smell. Remember I said some of you are yet to have your breakfast. And for you to know that what mommy is preparing must be yummy, you must use your nose to smell. You'll be like, something smells nice in the kitchen. Thanks to the sense of smelling. You can tell what mommy is cooking. Using your nose, you can tell, okay, this time mommy is cooking rice. Okay, this time mommy is cooking chicken. Thanks to the sense of smelling. So now teacher is going to demonstrate how to use the sense of smelling. The sense of smelling. Okay, teacher has something. This thing, ask mommy. Mommy knows better what this is. So teacher is going to use her sense of smelling to tell what this thing is. Okay, I'm already closing my eyes, but for me to know what this is, I need to smell it. But what am I going to use? Do I need my sense of seeing? No. I need to use my sense of smelling. So I'm going to wrap here and smell. Ooh, it smells nice. Can you see what I've used to smell? I've used the sense of smelling, which is a nose, to smell the raw on this that I dropped on my hand. Okay. I can tell its scent using my sense of smelling. I like the sense of smelling because it makes me know what is cooking in the house. Okay, so good. We've talked about the sense of smelling. Now we are going to look at another sense tasty. So now, looking at the senses here, I can't see which one is the sense of tasting. Oh no, how I wish there was someone to help me here. Okay, so we have, wow, I can see it. We have the sense of tasting. Okay, what is this? Can someone tell me? Oh no, I can't hear your voices. But I'm sure you know the answer. This is a tongue. Can you say tongue? Tongue. Tongue. So this tongue helps us to taste. Remember, we said we use the sense of smelling to know what is cooking. So now to know that what mommy has cooked is quite tasty, we need to bring in the sense of tasting. We need to taste what mommy has cooked for us to be able to praise mommy and say, mommy, a good cook. So we need to use our tongue to taste. We can't use these other senses, but only a tongue, because it's only a tongue that can help us taste what we're getting. So, teacher is going to do a little bit of something to show you how to taste. If when you're seated, there's something to eat, I want you to grab that and taste it with teacher. As teacher tastes something. Teacher is having something in her hands. And most of you are already screaming, oh, it's a lemon. Yes, you're right. This is a lemon. But do I know the taste of a lemon? No. I have to find out the taste of a lemon. And for me to know the taste of a lemon, I need to use my sense of taste. Don't worry, I'm going to leave a slice for you to taste. But right now, I just need to taste just a little bit of it to know the taste of a lemon. Remember, we are looking at the sense of tasting. The sense of tasting. So, I'm going to use my sense of tasting, which is a tongue, and see how a lemon tastes. If there's a lemon in the kitchen, wow, you can do it with teacher. Mommy can grab a lemon for you, peel it for you as I've peeled, then you can taste. Remember to wash your hands. Teacher washed her hands. Okay, so I'm going to test this lemon using my sense of taste, which is a tongue. Okay. Can you see what I'm using? Wow. I've used my tongue. Can you guess the taste of the lemon? It's sour. How do I know? Thanks to the sense of tasting, I know how a lemon tastes. So you see how the sense of tasting works? It does the job. So now, at this time, I want you to observe what teacher is going to write on the board. Already teacher has written senses. So we are going to draw the 3 senses. We are going to draw how many senses? 3 senses. Okay, which is the sense of, who remembers? This is the sense of what? Feeling, you're right. The sense of feeling. The sense of feeling. Good. Apart from the sense of feeling, we also looked at the sense of smelling. Remember, teacher smelled the roll-on. The sense of smelling. And lastly, teacher is from tasting a lemon, and she used a sense of tasting, which is a tongue. A So we are going to draw these three senses and write their names below. We are going to write these three senses and write their names below. So, what teacher is going to do is, she is going to pull this chart a little bit further here. Then, she's going to leave this space for drawing. So now, see what teacher does when drawing. I know you can draw better than teacher, so I'm sure you're going to make good drawings. I'm sure you're going to make good drawings. I'm sure some of you are already guessing, she's drawing the sense of feeling. Yes, you're right. I'm drawing the sense of feeling. Can you feel your hair? Feel your hair. Is your hair hard or soft? Is your hair hard or soft? You've used your sense of feeling to know how your hair feels. Okay. So this is the sense of feeling. Don't laugh at my drawing, boys and girls. This is the sense of feeling. The sense of feeling. The sense of feeling. We are going to do just as teacher has done. So this is the sense of feeling. The sense of feeling. Okay, next we talked about the sense of smelling. So teacher is going to draw the sense of smelling next here. Teacher will draw the sense of smelling. I'm sure you're already guessing what teacher is drawing. You're right. Teacher is drawing a nose. Teacher is drawing a nose. Teacher is drawing a nose. Wow. But I know you can put up good drawings and teacher. So I'm looking forward to seeing those nice, beautiful drawings and teacher. So we said we used a nose for smelling. A nose is a sense of smelling. To know what mommy is cooking in the kitchen, remember, you must use the sense of smelling. So teacher is going to write here, smelling. Teacher is going to write here, smelling. Teacher is going to write here, smelling. Teacher here is going to write smelling. This chart is my teacher's way. So we are going to write our sense of smelling there. And lastly, we are going to draw the other sense that teacher looks at. And it is the sense of tasting. Remember, teacher is from tasting a lemon and she's still tasting it in her mouth. It's quite sour. We are going to draw the sense of tasting. We are going to draw the sense of tasting. You can draw the sense of tasting better than teacher, that I know. So this is a test with the sense of tasting. So teacher is going to write testing here. She's going to write testing here. Teacher is going to write the sense of